Now, if you see the model of the larynx, so you have now the idea that is how the larynx is formed. So, before you should see the viscera of the larynx. So, here this model, it may be to some extent is helpful for you. So, here you will see, you are looking from the lateral side. So, this is the lamina of the thyroid cartilage, superior cornu, inferior cornu. This is the lateral surface of the thyroid cartilage. So, here this is the cricoid cartilage. So, posterior broader part, this is the body of the cricoid cartilage, this is the arch of the cricoid cartilage, this is superior margin, this is inferior margin of the cricoid cartilage. Okay. This is the Adam's apple in case of male. So, here from above, here you can see, here this is the epiglottis, this is the epiglottis. Okay. Now, if you see from the inside, if you open this, now what you can see, so this is the epiglottis, epiglottis. So, this is the aryepiglottic muscle, aryepiglottic muscle. So, this is the posterior surface of the larynx, here posterior surface of the, here the thyroid cartilage. Okay. So, lateral to this, here the aryepiglottic muscle. So, this is the, here you can see this is the pyriform fossa. So, from above, here the quadrangular membrane is coming. Okay. So, this membrane is thickened, or the, here this membrane is also called the vestibular membrane, which is thickened below, green color one, can you see? So, this is the vestibular fold, to form the vestibular fold. Okay. Now, here what is very important to us, that is the, here you can see from this here the model. So, this one, so this is the, here can you see, this is the arytenoid cartilage. So, if you are going to see the inside structures, what you should have to see? So, you should have to cut the body of the cricoid cartilage. So, I have already, here you can see, so this is the arrangement. So, this is the arrangement like this. So, if you cut this, so now it is opened. Okay. So, this is the cricoid cartilage. Okay. Cricoid cartilage. Over the cricoid cartilage, here the arytenoid cartilage is sitting. Arytenoid cartilage is sitting where the vestibular fold and the vocal fold, they are attached. Can you see? So, this is the, here, this is here, can you see? This is, so this is the, here arytenoid cartilage, this is the arytenoid cartilage of opposite side. So, this is having, here you can see, so this is the apex. So, this apex is giving attachment to the aryepiglottic fold. This is the muscular process. Okay. So, this is the anterolateral surface, this surface is the anterolateral surface. Okay. This is the, here posterior surface. Okay. So, this posterior surface is giving attachment to the transverse ligament. Can you see? So, from this surface to the this surface, this is the transverse ligament. Okay. So, this is the posterior cricoarytenoid, on either side this is the posterior cricoarytenoid. Here these are attached to the muscular process, I have already said, muscular process of the arytenoid cartilage. Okay. Now, here if you go to the outside, can you see there is another black color one, this is the muscle. So, this is the, here the posterior cricoarytenoid, posterior cricoarytenoid. So, anterior, this is the lateral cricoarytenoid from the inside, and from outside this is the posterior cricoarytenoid. Can you see? So, this is the posterior cricoarytenoid. Okay. And from the, here the arch of the cricoid cartilage, so this is the lateral surface of the arch of the cricoid cartilage. From this surface here to the inferior margin and to some extent to the lateral surface of the lamina of the cricoid cartilage, here this is the cricothyroid muscle. This is very important, cricothyroid, this is the tensor, cricothyroid. So, if the muscle is contracting, obviously the lamina of the thyroid cartilage is be descending downward and forward. Okay. So, now what you can see, this is the, here this is the anterolateral surface. From the anterolateral surface, can you see yellow color one? So, this is the yellow color one. There are the two muscles, they are attached. Can you see? There are the two muscles. So, one muscle is attached to the apex along with the epiglottic muscle. Okay. Another muscle from the, here the same cartilage, it is attached to the, towards the, here the muscular process. to the anterolateral surface. Can you see? Okay, so what I have said, so from this oblique arytenoid muscle is starting from the apex of one arytenoid to the base of the other arytenoid. So here this is the base, so oblique arytenoid of this side, it is coming from the base, it is going to be attached to the apex of the other arytenoid. Here that sided another oblique arytenoid which is attached to the apex of the arytenoid, and it is going to the anterolateral surface towards the muscular process. Okay, so these two muscles are the oblique arytenoid. Here these are the, here the vestibular fold, these are the vocal folds. Okay, so in between there is the gap which is filled up by the, here the cricothyroid membrane. Can you see cricothyroid membrane? Cricothyroid membrane. Okay, so this is the gap. Okay, which is usually that is used for, here to some extent can be used, that is for the, here the introduction, the here to introduce the, here that is the tracheal tube. Okay, so I can show this model in my class also, so later on. So this is the primary view, this is required for the discussion of the, or having the 3D effect of the larynx. So it should be helpful for you for the, to see the model. Okay, or that is to see the viscera later on. Okay, thank you.